It was Saturday, Halloween Eve, and Andrew wanted to buy some pumpkins to decorate his house. He loved this time of the year. However, something unusual happened that day. For the first time, he was invited to go to a Halloween party. Well, that didn't make any sense, since Carol and Rebecca used to make his life miserable during high school. Although he was a little confused about their intention, he agreed to go. He went there at night, and the party had already started. He knocked. Rebecca, Carol, and Peter answered the door. They told him they were glad he came, and a lot of people wanted to see him. They also loved his costume. His costume was simply terrifying and real. A pumpkin head and some old ripped clothes were giving the feeling of terror. He was visibly scared, like he knew something was going to happen. "Come on in," they said. He stood there for a while, and without saying a word, he got in. "Guys, this is Andrew. You might remember him from Mr. Garrison classes." That was the first thing Carol said when they got inside the house. Time passed, and those young people were just having fun. But Andrew didn't talk to anyone. He was there, just watching quietly, and he was clearly scared. Carol and Rebecca even tried to fit him in, but during the conversation, he just did something unexpected. That's when he got into a cabin in the middle of the forest. He removed the pumpkin from his head and said that his collection was now complete. Mr. Garrison was a chemistry teacher who loved to teach young people and adults. One day he was walking back home. That's when he came across a missing person poster. It was a girl. As incredible as it may seem, he knew her. She was once one of his students. He remembered her. She was very smart. Mr. Garrison was very sad to hear that this young girl was missing. Many young people were suffering attacks, and a lot of people were just disappearing in that city. And he wondered if the police were doing something to change that. Mr. Garrison kept on his way. That's when he saw someone very similar to the missing girl. and she was staring at him from an alley. And indeed, she looked like the missing girl. However, there was something very strange about her face. She was grinning with a creepy huge smile. He tried to talk to her. "Are you okay?" he asked. But that figure just left. Mr. Garrison started to follow the girl. He walked through an alley and felt a horrible smell that almost made him bring his dinner up. He finally saw the girl at the end of the street. She was standing there, still, and looking at him. When he was about to talk to her, the smell got even stronger, and he noticed there were animal bones and a lot of garbage scattered on the floor. But wait. There was also a human skull. In that moment, Mr. Garrison was frightened. What kind of place is this? He thought. Well, he was about to leave when he got really confused. He didn't believe what was happening. He saw some furry legs sticking out behind the girl's back. They came out one by one. And in that moment, he thought that his life could be in danger. Her eyes shone in the darkness, and as crazy as it seems, several eyes appeared in her body. Then he saw something extremely scary. That girl turned into several disgusting spiders that spread all over the place. And when he realized it was too late for him, another huge spider was ready to attack him. And that's how many people are disappearing in that city. My friend told me this story. Emily was only 8 years old. It all started when I moved to a new house. It was a huge place with many rooms. On the first floor, there was this crazy and creepy painting of a creature hanging on the wall. My father immediately covered the picture with a cloth and put it in the attic. I chose a room on the second floor. I used to sleep alone, and my parents slept with my little brother in the other room, because my brother was only a baby. The first night in the house, I heard footsteps behind my door. I thought it could be my mother, who was awake because of my brother. I was a little scared, but I decided to go there to see if it was really her. But when I opened the door, I didn't see anyone, and someone was in the attic. Well, I didn't pay much attention to that and went back to sleep. The next morning, I noticed that our attic was closed, so I thought that my father had gone up there to get something. During the day, that the house was not scary. Actually, I really liked living there. But one day, while my mother went out with my dad, they left me in charge of taking care of my brother. He was a good kid. So I quickly went to the bathroom and left him there. But when I came back, I just didn't find him. I heard him crying on the second floor. He was crying loudly, as if he was feeling pain. But how did he get there? I ran upstairs and I saw my little brother on the floor. I don't know what was going on. I was so confused. And why the hell the attic door was opened? I held my little brother to calm him down. I looked into the attic, and I'm not sure. It looked like someone or something was watching us. Later, my parents arrived, and I told them everything. We went up there together, because my father wanted to show me there was nothing to worry about, that it could be just a big rat, that's all. And there really wasn't anything in the attic, just a few boxes, tables, and that stupid painting. I decided to throw it away. But I accidentally stepped on the cloth that was covering it. And what I saw, it scared the hell out of me. The creature had disappeared. That scared me terribly. Now it was just an empty frame. My dad came running and said that I was on the floor with this painting by my side. That night, I convinced my father to burn that scary painting. However, that was just the beginning.